Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew the Promise Child once again. Thank you for tuning in once again. Now let's get right to the message. So this video is about how to turn, right, $7.10 into $35. Now I'm not just going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about different things as well, right? But right now we're talking about sales, and this video is directed to people who have less than $20 in their pocket, or people who want to sell products and they only want to invest $20 or less than $20, right? So watch this. I went to Walmart, right? That's why I go to get my water. I go to Walmart to get my water, right? You get 35 bottles of water for $7.10, right? I'm going to say that again. At Walmart, you get 35 bottles of water for $7.10. So this is what you do. You go purchase the bottle of water, right? You break it down. You open up the pack of water. You break it down. You sell each for $1, right? You could go to a park. You could go to a shopping center. You could post up in an apartment complex, whatever. And you can sell each bottle for $1. Now, there are certain areas where you can sell a bottle of water for higher, right? So if you go somewhere where a lot of tourists at, you might can sell it for $2 a bottle. So watch this. I just told you how to turn $7.10 into $35. Now watch this. You could turn $7.10 to $70. 2 times 35, that's $70. Off of $7.10, and you selling each 35 bottles at $2 a piece, right? That's $70. Or depending on where you at, depending on your location, you could do you could do a bottle of water for $3 a piece. So if you do it at $3 a piece, 3 times 35, that'll be $105. Watch this. Off a $7 investment, $7.10 investment. 3 times 35 is $105. I had to go over my work and check myself, make sure I was right. So $3 and $3, 35 bottles, that's $105. So if you have less than $20 in your pocket, less than $15 in your pocket, right, you can take $7.10, go to Walmart, get 35 bottles of water and sell it for $1 a piece, or $2 a piece, or $3 a piece, right? And mind you, some people gonna say yes, some people gonna say no. It doesn't matter. Everybody don't say yes to Netflix. Everybody don't watch Netflix. Everybody don't watch Lifetime. Everybody don't watch Stars. Everybody don't wear Nike. Everybody don't wear Adidas. Everybody don't wear Louis Vuitton. Everybody don't wear Gucci. The people who want it, gonna buy it. The people who don't want it, don't buy it. It is what it is. So don't get discouraged. Yes, you're gonna get some no's. Yes, some people gonna look at you crazy. But so what? You only want to deal with the people who want the bottle of water. Now, moving along, right? That's how you turn $7.10, right, into $35 or $70 or $105. Now, if you work for $12 an hour, right? If you work for $12 an hour, if you work for 8 hours, that is $96, right? If you work for 8 hours that day, you only earn $96. Now watch this. You could get a $12 product, right? You could get a $12 product. If you sell a $12 product, right? And of course, it's not going to be one product, right? You buy 8 different products at $12 a piece. 8 different products at $12 a piece. That's $96. That's $96. So you can sell 8 products in an hour. You can sell 8 products in 5 minutes, right? Now, I'm not saying this thing going to be easy, right? Because people are like, well, it ain't guaranteed. It ain't nothing guaranteed. Your job ain't guaranteed. You can lose your job today. You can lose your job tomorrow. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. I'm just planting a thought in your mind. I want you to see things from a different perspective, right? So if you got a product that's $12, right? and you got 8 different products that you sold. You sell these 8 products at $12 a piece. That's $96, right? Now let's go along. If you make $13 an hour, right? $13 an hour. 13 times 8 is $104. So you got 8 products. You sell 8 products for $13 a piece. That's $104. All right, if you make $14 an hour, right? $14 an hour times 8. That's $112. So if you have 8 different products and you sell it at $14 a piece, that's $112. All right. So if you make $15 an hour, 15 times 8 is 120, right? So if you work 8 hours, right, for $15 an hour, that's $120. Now watch this. If you got 8 products, it could be 8 body oils, it could be 8 whatever. 8 different products. You sell it at $15 a piece, that's $120. Now watch this. 16 times 8, that's $128. So if you got 8 products and you sell it at $16 a piece, that's $128. Right? We're going to stop at 20. 17 times 8 is $136. So if you got 8 different products and you sell it at $17 a piece, that's $136. Right? 18. If you make $18 an hour, 18 times 8, that's $144. That's $144. So if you got 8 products and you sell it for $18 a piece, that's $144. Right? $19 an hour times 8, that's $152. 19 times 8 is $152. So if you got 8 products and you sell the 8 products for $19 a piece, that's $152. And this is going to be the last one on that note. 20 times 8 is $160. 20 times 8 is $160. So if you have 8 products and you sell it for $20 a piece, that's $160. So why am I going over this? Why am I going over these numbers? Because I'm letting you know that the crumbs that they paying you, right? The crumbs that they paying you, the little bit of money that they paying you, you can earn that on your own, right? Now, I'm not telling you just quit your job. That's not how I'm coming. I'm not saying just quit your job. But what I am saying is finesse your job and create a job. What I am saying is take the money from your check, whether it's $20, whether it's $15, whatever, and take that money. We already broke down how to turn $7.10 to $35 or to $70 or to $105. We already broke that down, right? And you can make way more money, right? Or just about the same amount of money working for yourself. But I get it. They condition us to say, oh, you can't do that on your own. That's how they condition us. That's how they program us. They want us to think that we need them, but they really need you. They need your energy. They need your sweat. They need your time. They need you there putting in all that work. But imagine the same amount of energy, the same amount of time that you put in at that job. Imagine if you put that energy to yourself, right? Because they're building their world. Their children's children is going to be good, right? $1 billion companies, right? Working on becoming $1 trillion companies. And they making sure they family good. I'm saying it's time for you to finesse your job, take the money from the job, put it into your business, and grow your business. That way you can take care of your family. That way